All right, you guys, please let me know if you can't hear me. All right, we're going to get started in just a second. Make sure you have some space to move. A few pairs of dumbbells, if anything that is a little bit more challenging for you, and some light ones, and your band if you have it close by. We are going to start with our warm up. Make sure you have some water. My computer is crooked today, so we're just going to live with it. Okay. There we go. Make sure you guys see in here. I got my chair here with me today. There we go. All right, let's start with our warm up. We're going to start feet planted in the floor. Inhale those arms all the way up and down and up. Bring it up. And reach. Take it out. Step to second. Repeat. Down and up. Lift those arms. Down and up. Good. All right, 3 more. Let me share my music. Go. Keep it going. Oh, welcome everyone. Keep going. Hold up. And when you are done, we're going to take a forward fold. Open up that chest. Arms out. Pulling up through the spine. Roll those shoulders back. Good. All right, we're going to bring those arms out and in, out and in. So leg is going to come in, close it, open, lift. Nice and wide with those arms, closing and lifting. If you do not set your watch, don't forget. Good. Arms up over the head. Lifting those legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4. Almost there. Have those arms. 2, and 1. Good. Relax. Shake those out. We're going to do some step backs just a little bit. All right, right leg in front. Go ahead, back forward nice and strong. The left leg is going to come up. It's going to come back. Take it into a little stretch. Up, back, lift, and back. Good, you feel a stretch through that left leg. As you press that heel back, lift up, send it back. One more. Good, and switch feet. Right leg comes back. Feel a stretch in that hip flexor, bring it up. Using the chair or anything for a little bit more stability as needed. That leg is bending. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop. All right. We're going to start with our calf raises. So, options, holding dumbbells in those hands as we do our 2 sets. I'm going to grab my 3 pounds. I have a set of 3 here. I have a set of 8 here for a little bit more. All right. We're going to start in our parallel position. Hip and feet in alignment. Go ahead, squeeze those feet under. Point that tailbone towards the floor. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Up. It's a little quicker. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold it. Come up at the top. Just hold. Focus on holding that contraction. We can press those legs or glutes and bring it down. We're going to bend the knee. Give it a stretch. Okay. All right, from here, bring those feet out. First position. Shoulders back and down. Retuck those hips under. Lift, get up onto those feet, and a little quicker. Down. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going for 20 on and off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it. Lift. Breathe. Good. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Deep stretch. Take out that leg. All right. Take it into your second position. Here we go. Same thing. Shoulders down and back. Inhale. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 3, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. If it hurts, hurts the best. Squeeze all the way through those legs, all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Drop those legs. Sit back into a little stretch here for those calves. All right. Next up, we have our demi-plies on point. This is where that chair or stability for a wall will come in handy. If you need a little bit of exercise here. So we're going to go back to our parallel position. Feet together. And we're going to lift up onto the toes. Reach up, pelvis under. Bend the knees. Right about here. Pulse down. 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom. As needed. I want you to squeeze your glutes together. Good. Keep squeezing and holding. For 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels. Bring the legs. Relax. All right. We're going to repeat in our first position. So heels together, toes apart. Just roll it up. Slide those heels in so that they're touching. Bend the knee. And then adjust. Hips under, so we don't want them out of alignment. Then throwing them under. Squeeze here. Down 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom right here. You should feel the stretch in those quads a little bit. I want you to squeeze down and squeeze it lower. Good. Squeezing still. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Bring it down. All right, good job. All right, we are going to do some leg extensions to the back. So make sure you have some space behind you. And if you need a sip of water real quick, another time. We're going to start with our right leg, keeping behind us. When that leg is back, feel free to take a band and use it for this portion as well. We're going to stick with the straight leg here. A little bit of a forward lean. You can lean a little bit farther over. Right leg extends straight behind you. Both knees facing forward. You're going to flex that foot. And then you're going to just lift and bring it back down, tap the toe. Lift and lower. 3, 4. Trying to make sure that those hips stay tucked under. 5. It may not go very far with those hips tucked under, and that's okay. That's targeting those glute muscles a little bit more. Good. 10. We're going to hold it here. And we are going to pull. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That leg under. If you need to, you can rock it back. Take a little stretch here. Roll it back in. Same thing. Left side. We're just stretching the back of the leg before we squats. Left leg extends back. Inhale. Tuck those hips under. Lock and load that position. Real soft bend in that right knee. Knee lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. We're gonna hold that leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk it in, take a tabletop stretch for the hamstrings and look back. All right. We're going to do the same thing to the front. I'll keep my band on. Feel free to take your band off for those hip flexors as well. We're going to keep our knee bent. Leg comes out in front. Totally sit nice and comfy in that position. Tuck those hips under. Knee turns out just a teeny bit. From here, point that toe. We're going to lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold that leg out here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step it back and stretch that hip flexor all the way through. You can lift that arm up. Don't reach away. And that, if that was a little bit intense on your hip flexors, feel free to take the band off. I know that can be a little bit much. Modify as you can. All right, left leg. Plant those feet to the floor. Adjust those hips. Squeeze those glutes together in the back. Left leg comes out. Squeeze. This 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's the full twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step it back. Stretch your left hip flexor. Forward. Step away from it as needed. All right. You can keep that band on if you have it. If you would like to throw it on, we are going to be doing some squats. Regular, good old squats. We're going to be stepping out to the side with these. We're going to add in that abduction. We're going to step it out, up, down, step it in together, we step back out. We're going to go for 20 reps in total. So same thing, remember, shoulders back and down, strong. Here we go, inhale, lift, right leg steps out to the side, we come down for a nice squat, stand, legs come in, step back out, together. Down, in. Apart. More. So we move away from each other. So get back, press to the floor. Almost there. feels like forever. Last one on each side. All right. Good job. From here. Squat position. Take it back. Nice, low and slow. As if you're going to tap your tailbone to the chair. Holding this position. Arms out in front. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Take that band off. Woo. I'm going to grab the water. Feel free to do the same. All right, I'm going to do a little different. We're going to do some deadlifts, single leg. So find a weight that works for you. So I'm going to use one of my 8-pounders here. If you would like to use something a little bit heavier, if you work good with deadlift or your balance, this is where that chair or desk is also going to come in handy. So normally our deadlifts are here, but today we are going to be doing opposite arm as leg. Really testing you guys today. These are not easy by any means, but see what that chair is for as well. If you want to do a kickstand deadlift, that's where this leg is just supporting here. But as you hinge back, you still have the stability of that leg. Think 75% of the weight, 25% of the weight. Otherwise, you're just going to be hinging. Do it a few times with no weight, hinging at those hips. We've done some of Ken's classes. I'm going to add a weight to mine. We're going to do 10 on each leg. And I want you to put the weight in the opposite hand of the leg that's moving. So I'm going to do my right leg first. So left hand is going to hold that weight. My right hand is also going to be holding onto my chair. Just for a little bit added stability. All right. From here, feet together. Roll those shoulders back and down. Go ahead and pull those hips under, just like we normally would. We're going to let that right leg slide out to the back. Bring that weight down towards the foot and bring it back up. Okay? And if this is like too many things happening at once for you, just go ahead, hold them both with one hand and do a regular one and bring that weight right down to the knees. Okay? So there's options for you there. Bring it back again. And up. Strong enough, keeping that core nice and strong. Seven, little bend in that left leg as well. 8, 9, and 10. Nice. All right, other leg. Try not to let those hips shift too far. You want to try to keep them forward instead of coming out to the side and opening that way. Try to keep them closed in. Okay. Right, upper leg. I'll hold it in my right hand. Left leg is going to come back. There we go. Same thing. Start that nice strong position. Leg comes back. Down and up. Stopping when you feel that stretch in your hamstring. Warming up those hamstrings. Two more. Nice. Okay. Take that weight, holding it right between those hands. Hold it here or underneath, goblet style, or straight down low. And you're going to take it into a nice low little squat here. I want you to bring it down right between the legs and sit those shoulders back. And I want you to hold right here. We're gonna pulse, 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 okay? Keep it going. Back is nice and flat. Shoulders are back, pushing away from the ears. We're just holding this little pose position until we're ready to tap out. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand it up. Drop that weight down. Woo. All right, we're gonna move to the side for now. We're gonna go down to the floor and we're gonna do our core round. We're gonna work our core today. A whole bunch. All right. Get my timer going. We are time basing these reps today. So from here, we are going to be doing, starting on our hands for mountain climber position. Basically, it's a slow mountain climber, okay? So from here, let's bring it up, high plank position. All right. High plank on those hands. Bring it up, and I want you to hold it right here. Come on and join me in this position. Feel nice and strong in it. We're going to bring that right leg underneath, tap the floor, bring it back. Left leg tap, and back. Keep it going. You got 20 seconds more to go. Draw a line between those thumbs and place your chest over that line. That's going to engage those shoulders a little bit more. A little bit more of a rest break. Let that foot sit there for a little bit longer. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Sit it back into a child pose. Stretch the shoulders. All right, flip it onto your back. From here, legs are going to come up into the air. And then we're going to bring one in towards our chest. The other is going to come out. And we're going to bring it in, hold, and switch. So we're holding as those legs come in and out. You can let your head rest on the floor if you have a sensitive neck. Or you can keep those shoulders lifted and keep going with this movement. Bring it a nice little pause every time that leg comes in. Split second pause. Hold, release. Hold, release. So it's quick. Pull it in and out. You have 15 seconds. Press that core into the floor. Woo! And if you're like me and your neck gets a little bit tired after a bit, go ahead and rest it on the floor. You got 3, 2, 1, rest. Ooh. All right. We're doing good. Getting through. Okay, then up to a seated position. Grabbing a weight for your bicep curls. My favorite thing is combining upper body exercises with these. I love it. All right, grab those dumbbells. I got my aids here. I'm gonna regret it, but we're gonna lean it back. Keep pressing into the floor. Lean back until you feel that core kick in. Once you're there, go ahead and curl it out. Curl, control. Keep those elbows squeezed in. Challenge yourself a little bit more. You can take one leg up off the ground. For every 5 reps, you can switch. Makes it a little bit more difficult, balance-wise. If you like the hardest version, pick those legs up all the way. Balance. Woo! You got 10 seconds. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next one. That butterfly crunch with an overhead press. So, grabbing one weight or 2, whatever it is, your bucket again. You're roll through that spine the best that you can, all the way down to the floor, knees in that butterfly position. Use that weight to help get you up as needed, and you're gonna press up overhead, and you're gonna roll back down. If you can't get all the way back up, you're gonna lean back in this position and you're gonna press here. Hold in that position, press like that. So those are your two options. If you get down and you're like, oh, I can't make that, we don't have to. You got a little bit less. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. Got our twists. Twists are coming up, and as usual, if twisting is not for you or made for your spine, we are going to hold that position back here, and we are just going to reach for those legs, and I want you to tap the shin, come all the way back and tap. So forward and back motion rather than a side to side motion. All right, grab a weight if you're going side to side, moving forward and back. Coming back forward if you'd like to make this a little bit more difficult. Here we go, lean it back. We're going to go side to side or up and down. Still keeping that core pulled in. Engage the whole time. Pick those legs up for an extra challenge. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, lean it back. Back down to the floor. All right, you're gonna grab one of your weights, a light one, a heavier one, whatever is closer to you. You're gonna hold that weight right above the chest, okay? So holding it, firmly grasping it in those hands. Do not let it drop. Legs are gonna come to your tabletop position, and we are going to bring bend knees down, tap the heels. Lift and lower, just barely letting those heels kiss the ground before they come right back up with that core pressing into the floor. If you would like, you can lift your shoulder blades and add a little bit more resistance to that. Woo! Got 10 seconds. A few more rounds. 3, 2, 1, and drop that weight for now. Next up is toe touches. I'm going to bring those feet up into the air. And what I want you to do is basically diamond shape with your legs so that you can fit those hands right through those knees. We're going to lift and bring those hands basically right through the legs or right up the sides. And just bring those arms down and up, down and up. Place is yours. You're just going to lean it up. Try to hold that lift for a split second before you come back down. If you need to use one of those arms to support your neck, that is fine. You can do one arm behind the head or both those behind the head. Just lift those eyes up at the ceiling. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're almost finished. All right, hundreds for this last one. Legs are going to be in tabletop or straight out. Here we go. Arms, palms up, palms down, bouncing, holding those arms up. Slowly bring those legs down. You're in tabletop. And hold here. Shoulder blades lifted, holding that contraction. got 12 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. If you are taking a little second to grab some water, grab a sip of water, and then we're gonna roll over onto our side. We're gonna go into a side plank position. We're gonna do some leg lifts in addition to that fun side plank, and then we're gonna go into some donkey kicks and our glute rounds on the floor. So it's gonna get us into that first round. Here we go. We have 45 seconds on. All right, so from here onto that right elbow, bottom leg lifts, keeping underneath here. Here we go. Left arm can come up into the air. We're going to lift that leg up and down. A few inches off the floor, knee stays facing forward. Also make this more difficult, you can send that other leg out. Here. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, switch sides. Onto your left. Find your center in your base first, so elbow in line with shoulder. All right. Extend that top leg out. Bottom leg lifts. Squeezing those feet together in the back. Arm reaches up. All right, you can either hold right here or you can add in a little leg lift. Left in the tank. Fight for it. Push just a little bit further. If you feel like you only got a few seconds left, you are in luck. We have 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. All right, we're gonna go to our donkey kicks. So this is where if you have a band or your dumbbell, place behind your knee. Grab it and throw it on. All right, right leg first. Bent leg, 45 seconds of rest. That is how we are moving it today. You drop down one elbow or both, whatever is more comfortable. Here we go, right leg, bring it up, squeeze, bring it down, and full range of motion. Still keeping those hips tucked under, which I know feels weird when you are extending your leg behind you. That is what targets those glutes. Pretty good. We got about 15 seconds. Keep it nice and controlled. 3, 2, 1. Drop back to your child's pose. To our left leg. Same thing. Here we go. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg up. And the knee. Make sure that knee is pointing down towards the ground. And lift. Feel that resistance throughout the entire motion. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Down and back. All right. What have we done next? Straight leg. Straight leg to the back. Here we go. Go ahead, bring it back to that position. Make sure those knees are hip width apart. Or just about apart. Extend that right leg back. All the way through that toe. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. That leg's not going high enough where it sends our hips out of alignment. So right where those hips are tucked, where that leg ends, where it ends, and that's where we keep. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And break. Woo! Right, you're ready for that other leg. 10 seconds to breathe. All right. 3, 2, 1, and left leg extends, through and lift. All the way to the of the toes. Use the tap. Got 10 seconds. And rest. Okay. All right, we got just one more of our glutes, and then we're going to finish with some push-ups and shoulders. So from here, I'm going to take this band off. If you're like fire hydrants, the bands are a little bit difficult. All right, hands and knees. We're going to do our fire hydrants / quadruped hip extensions or dirty dogs, whatever you want to call them today. Leg is going to come out to the side, bend knee. Okay, that's option 1. Option 2, extend it at the end with a kick. Option 3, the leg extends all the way out and it lifts from here up and down. Straight leg the whole time. 30 seconds on each leg. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and choose whichever level your hips are feeling like today. Feel free to do a combo. 5 each. Or if you get to 1 and you're like, nope. Stay within a little bit of your comfort level, but push yourself a teeny bit. Get that core strong. Press away from those wrists. You got 3, 2, and 1. Send it back. Get ready for that one side. Right. 2, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left leg out. So just as much about strength as it is hip mobility. And straight. Put it back. Take a stretch. All right. Push-ups. There we go. On the knees. Get down. Options. Kissing the floor. Letting the hips not move. Knees not move. Just bending the elbows. Sending that leg out. Up and down. Those are your options. Here we go. As many push-ups as you can. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. You have 30 seconds. So take your time. Get in as many as you can. Find that little bit of strength. Push that floor away from you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it back. Take a stretch. Pull those arms back. Kneeling. Grab your weight. Your lighter weight, so around 2, 3 pounds. Now if those shoulders are feeling a little tired, we're going to go straight into our lateral raises. From here, if sitting on your knees is not comfy for you, you can go ahead and do these standing, okay? Or you can do them seated in the chair. Lifting those arms straight out to the sides, light bend in those elbows. Doing good. Feeling it like me. 3-pounders feel like 20s. We got 10 seconds. Whew. Pull it out of the tank. For 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe. Whew. All right. The stand for these next ones, we are going to do some kickbacks. I think these are a little bit easier to do standing. But feel free to do them kneeling as well. All right, I'm going to send my right leg forward. A little bit of that split stance here. We're going to row and extend that. Hold it here. Extend only for those kickbacks. Squeezing in those triceps. Good. All right, we got the last 20 seconds. We are going to extend, hold, pulse. So a little pulse in the back once those arms are extended straight. Add a little spice to it. Woo. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe there. Pull those shoulders back. All right. 2 more. Lifting up those hips, soft knees here. A little bit of that forward lean, palms out towards the knee. And we're going to bring it all the way up and down. So it's not a huge forward lean. Just enough. Just a little bit forward to protect that low back a little bit as we bring those arms up and overhead. We have about 10 more seconds. Up and over. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step wide. Bring it down. Make sure you go 1 minute. Here we go. Last one. We're going to bring it down. Find your second position. Sink down nice and low. Shoulders down and back. Curl. Press. Down, down. Just curl and press it out. Good. All right. We're going to do 15 seconds of each one. So just presses now. Just press it up overhead. Sink a little bit lower in those legs. Press it up. We're so close. Woo. 4, 3, get ready for bicep curls. 2, and 1. Bring it in and down. Curl it up. Sink back low. Find those feet. Stay strong. Find those feet. We're going to curl it up. Last 10 seconds. 3, and 2, and 1. Curl it down. Drop it to the floor. Take a forward fold. over to the right leg. Over to the left. Roll up to that spine. Stretch calf. We're gonna go quick. Other calf. Hands behind the back. Pull those shoulders back and down. And shake it out. Stretch the hips. If you're feeling a little hot there today, probably tight. I love to stretch them. This is one of my favorite little stretches. Same thing, other leg. And adjust your positioning with this. You might feel it a certain way, move back and forward, think lower. You might feel it in a different spot. All right, stand it up. Take out those feet. Take out those hands. Give them a roll. You guys are all done for today. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. And see you next month. More of that next week. So see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your week, everyone.